Hey guys, if you're having any issues with the latest iOS 27, in today's video, I'm going to show you a new feature built into this update that allows you to restore your device without the need of a computer and without losing any of the data on your device. This is primarily for all my beta testers. As you know, iOS 27 is now currently in beta and will remain in beta until perhaps mid to late September. But until then, if you're having any major issues overheating, crashing, freezing, or whatever it is, you can now restore your iPhone without the need of a computer, and again, without losing your data using the method that I'm about to show you in today's video. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Now, in order for this to work, you're going to need another iPhone or another iPad to download the software to restore the device causing issues. Again, you can use an iPhone or an iPad running iOS 26 or iOS 27. Now, in order to enter the recovery screen in iOS 27 for the device having the issues, you want to click on the volume up and click on the volume down, and then press and hold the side button until we enter the recovery screen. So click, and press and hold on that side button, and do not release the side button until we enter the recovery screen. So this could take about a minute or so, but again, this will boot you into a recovery state. Now, one thing to note, and this is very, very important, make sure the cable is not connected, okay? So make sure the USB-C cable is not connected. You'll see these letters here loading the recovery screen. Again, continue to hold that side button here until we load into the recovery screen. Once you see the progress bar here, we can release that side button, but continue to hold here. And again, I just want to emphasize, make sure no cable is connected to the iPhone, and then release, okay? So this will boot us in to the recovery screen in iOS 27. So make sure you have another device, again, an iPad or an iPhone running iOS 26 or iOS 27 in order to get this to work. So here we are. Once you get to the recovery screen, let me show you how this works. So the recovery screen is pretty self-explanatory. On the top right, you have a restart button. So if you click this, you'll get a pop-up here to restart your iPhone. In case you change your mind and don't want to use the recovery tools, you can just restart your iPhone and it'll reboot back to the home screen just like it was before you enter the recovery screen. And you also have the ability to change the language here for the recovery screen on iPhone. Just tap here and select the language that you prefer. And again, this is pretty self-explanatory. You have recovery mode on a Mac. This will, set you into recovery mode to restore your device, but obviously this will wipe out your data to install a fresh version of iOS 27. You don't want to do that. Erase all content and settings. Again, pretty self-explanatory. Diagnostics mode runs diagnostics while rebooting your iPhone to make sure everything is running as intended. Software update, which is the option that we'll talk about here today to restore the operating system without a computer and without losing any of your data. And then you have recovery assist. And this option here also runs a diagnostics on your device to check if there's anything wrong with your device on the latest version of iOS 27. So again, we're going to go ahead and run software updates, this option right here. This will restore the iPhone to the current version or current beta or iOS 27. And you can click on continue here. You can either choose to send the data to Apple so they can figure out whatever is wrong with your device, or do not send. I'm going to go ahead and send it. And then you're going to enter the passcode. This is the same passcode you use to unlock the device. Now, right here, you have the option to allow erase. You want to make sure to do not erase any of the data on your device. So make sure this option is turned off. And this will restore your iPhone to the latest version of iOS available using a nearby iPhone or iPad. Restoring options will appear on the nearby device to restore your device. So let's go ahead and click on restart your iPhone here. And it's going to ask you to connect to Wi-Fi. So if you haven't connected to Wi-Fi, it will ask you to do so. I already done that. And then this will allow my iPhone to reboot into the restore or recovery state in order to use the second iPhone or iPad to restore the operating system. So let's wait here just a few seconds, and on the center of your screen you'll see this new animation that shows two devices side by side entering recovery mode to restore the device. So just in a few seconds here, you'll get some Taptic Engine feedback here from the Taptic Engine on iPhone. Once you feel that on your hand, just wait a few more seconds and you'll see the new recovery state populate here on the screen. So let's wait for the Apple logo, and we're about to boot into recovery state in just a few seconds. Just like so, we are now in the recovery state in order to update the operating system. So now we have this iPhone here, and all we have to do is make sure that Bluetooth is enabled and make sure that we are connected to Wi-Fi. And we're going to go ahead and connect the iPhone that needs to be restored to a power source. Very, very important. After you're on the screen, make sure you connect your iPhone to a power source so it doesn't die. And then right here on the other iPhone, you see there, restore nearby iPhone, click continue. and then just walk through the steps. You want to enter the code provided, so 739163, and let's go ahead and wait for the restore process. Now on the second iPhone, you have several options here. You have system recovery or exit recovery mode. Click on system recovery, and then right here this will check for updates or other options. So we have other options available, so check for updates, click on that, and this will allow the iPhone to give you the latest beta for iOS 27, and you can update the device by clicking on update, just like so. Now right now you see there it says restoring iPhone to iOS 27. You have to keep the device nearby while the process completes. Now this can take anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes depending on your network connection. Sometimes it can take less time, but you have to be patient. Make sure both devices are sitting next to each other, and once the update is complete, all you have to do is go ahead and start using your device, and again, no data will be lost, and I'll show you that here in just a few minutes after this update is completed. I'll be right back. All right, so after several minutes here, you see that this iPhone's operating system has been updated once again. So iOS 27 has been reinstalled on this device. You see there the update is complete. We can click OK. We're going to wait for the final reboot here just to confirm no data was lost throughout this process here. So let's just wait for the reboot here. You see right there, it is now rebooting into iOS 27 once again. We're now done with this device. You essentially can get rid of that device for now and wait for the final boot up here. So in just a few seconds, we should be able to go back into the home screen in iOS 27, reinstalled on this iPhone with no data loss. So let's just go ahead and wait a few more seconds. All right, so here we go, the final reboot onto the lock screen, and then we'll check, make sure that everything is intact, and iOS 27 should be reinstalled on this iPhone, hopefully fixing any issues that you might have had with the beta running iOS 27. Again, this is highly recommended for developers and the people that are testing the beta if you're having any issues. So let's go ahead and unlock the device, make sure I still have all my applications, all my pictures, everything is intact. As you can see, all my social media folder, all my apps, everything is in place, even my message notifications there. So everything is intact here, all my applications, all my pictures, everything is here, nothing was deleted. And that is how you restore your device or update your device to install iOS 27 in case you're having any issues. Let me know what you think about this process in those comments down below. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.